everybody, Shammer32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 16th episode of The Prisoner. This one is entitled Once Upon a Time. It's the penultimate episode. This feels weird. Like, you guys at this time, these guys on Patreon have got 1 week left to vote for what replaces this. That's the time frame. But it just feels weird that one episode left after this. Only seems like yesterday you guys voted for it. This is so weird. It is so weird that we're looking at another show already. It's weird. Just how I feel, and also the show. The show is weird, right? It's obviously like the beloved episode 14 that refused to work. That was weird. And last episode was weird as well. It was good as an episode of a TV show. Six's costumes were interesting. Like looking like Sherlock Holmes and coming out of the whatever the hell that like sauna type thing was that she put the thing on, like locked him in. Coming out of that fully dressed like Sherlock Holmes. He wasn't very well hidden. He wasn't discreet in his costumes, was he? Well, at least that one anyway. But I really liked it as an episode. Like, I liked it more when I was editing as well. And she was good. Her face makeup didn't quite match. But it was like, I'm annoyed that I was annoyed at myself as I was editing, saying, stop focusing on that. I couldn't. Once I get something I can't get it out of my head. And it was all I could think of. Then it made sense. Well, I say it made sense toward the end because it matched the whatever era of hair of wig that she was wearing, Napoleonic era. But it was just that was a weird twist in the end, because the guy thought he was pretty much thought he was Napoleon, and I believe in the credits all the other like I thought they were dressed up as like just like his Napoleon soldiers, but it was saying Welsh Napoleon, Scottish Napoleon, Irish Napoleon. So that, like, and now in my head, like, thinking of it, it's like, did that actually happen? Or was that what he was coming up with from that book? Because I did like that explanation of, like, what was going on. Thinking about it now, more than the episode 14 thing with, like, the headpiece on. Because looking at it now, at the time I was still confused, but I enjoyed it more than episode 14. I can see that like maybe they were hoping to nudge him towards talking about why he resigned. The episode 14, personally, I couldn't work out what they were whether they were trying to wear him down or what. It was a weird episode, that one. Like this one, it felt like it did feel like a different show. It felt like, I know, but people say that there's a theory, not really true. I think Patrick is like discouraged it or something like that, that Danger Man was like a prequel series. To me, it felt like this was an episode of that. Although I've never seen Danger Man. That was on one of the polls. I can't remember. I don't think it's on the current one, but it was on the Patreon one at least. But so it'd be cool to do that one at some point. But it felt like it was more of just a normal spy show, which was good. And like, I thought we were going to see like Six using the techniques we've seen him do before, because like when he was hanging in that pit, holding on to, I know it's not a proper thing to swing, but I thought that would have been what he'd go for, because I thought they were going to show us a skill he'd used in the series, because we've seen him like he set that up, and like it was obviously not him doing the stunts. But it was a good episode. I like how he hid behind the digger, and like her aiming that bit was a bit weird, but it was a fun episode. It was interesting as an episode of a different show. It would have been a lot better. It just felt weird. But my one gripe about it: where the hell are the kids suddenly coming from? Episode 14 had a random boy in the Cowboys like town park. Never seen a kid before that in the village, so that threw me off. I don't think we'd actually seen a kid in the show at all, unless it was one in the street when he was in London. And then he was reading the kids in the village at the end. Where the hell have these kids come from? There's been no kids for the entire show. That is my main gripe about last episode. Because, like, if it wasn't for those kids, like, if it was like, or maybe he thought he was, I don't know. If they'd explained, like, reading the storybook thing made sense to me, but the kids being there didn't, because they're just the fact we've never seen them. It just felt bizarre, but it was definitely better than episode 14 for me. Not the best, but it's better than episode 14. I'm interested to see how weird this episode's going to be, what we're going to do now, considering it's the penultimate one. Is this going to lead on to the next, the final episode? Or is it just another individual technique episode? I'm interested to find out, and I'm going to get going. I'm going to I looked over there because I just want to make sure I've got things set up. I don't trust myself. And I'm actually going to check things beforehand because I didn't do my normal checks. I'm going to check it before I get into the episode. It wouldn't surprise me if something messes up. I'm watching this from ITV because the quality in the picture of the DVD, it was hurting my head. It really did hurt my head when I watched it from that. So we're watching it from ITV, and that's what I'm going to do for these episodes because thankfully that's working now. But I'm still glad I own it. I want the Blu-ray from Australia because they look good. Anyway, we're going to get going before I get too distracted. But if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, I feel weird. No, it's the penultimate episode. Right. Subtitle's going to be nice to me this time. No thunder cracking subtitle. I believe yeah, it's that time. We're going to give it until they start talking in the opening. Just in case. Just going to turn it down a bit for myself. Oh, I'm just glad we got the opening. You know, it felt weird. It felt weird, but I don't know what to expect from this one. Like, I don't know what to expect from these last 2 episodes or this show in general. But like, the previous 2 episodes have been weird. And like, somebody did say that like it does go like off the rails a little bit. But I have seen a lot of people saying the finale is really good, so I'm excited to see. But I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Each episode is like, I've said it before, I think, its own kind of little genre. In a way, it's interesting. I'm just going to take this little bit off because otherwise I know I'm going to rustle it with my fingers, so apologies. Like, the picture quality off of ITV is so much better than off the DVD. Like, I think it was the 30th anniversary edition DVD. But like, to actively engage in, concentrate and stuff like that, oh god, it hurt my eyes. Especially in the fight scenes. It looked like there was like multiple versions, like when they moved. Okay. I can't tell if it's in sync or not. I don't know. Please hurry up and talk. And I want to see, I'm going to listen to number 2. Obviously, he wakes up first, but I'm interested because like last week, I was like, we didn't see number 2's face, but it sounded like an old number 2, so I don't think they used the Napoleon number, because the Napoleon ended up being number 2 at the end. So it wasn't him earlier, I don't think.
Where am I? In the village.
Okay, that's a different voice from last time.
What do you want?
And it is out of sync.
Information.
Oh,
Whose side are
that
you
is
on?
definitely
That would be telling.
Ian McKern. I know that name.
Information. You won't get it.
That's a returning one. I know that voice.
Or by crook. We will.
It is! It is him! I was like, I know that voice.
Who is number 1? You are number 6.
Why did it sound like then he was going to say you are number 1? But it's cool seeing a number 2 back. He was in the one, wasn't he the one with the election? Or am I confusing him? Yeah, because there was a talent show and they were doing like there was loads of people doing one of the versions of him. Oh. Why is Rover in there? Why? What the hell? Why did he ring a bell and was he meant to be a robot? What the hell? That confused the hell out of me. What?
And you can remove that thing, too. I'm not an inmate. You can say what you like. You brought me back here. I told you the last time you were using the wrong approach. I do it my way, or you find somebody else.
Oh.
How many times do I have to ask?
Ah, so a number 2 is not getting on with those in charge. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember next week to have my number 6 badge on. I'll probably forget now, won't I? Okay. He's not happy about being back here. He's already arguing with him. They're treating him like a prisoner?
Why do you care?
I know your voice.
I have been here before. Why do you care?
You'll never know.
That still freaks me out, that door opening before he walks around the corner, practically.
How?
Don't do that.
What?
Inquire.
What's your number?
Be careful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Quiet.
8, 9.
Why doesn't he want to tell him his number?
13, 14, 15, 16.
What? Okay, that's interesting. He didn't want to tell him his number. Is he watching up previous stuff, like, to just, like, get up to date with him?
Wipe this place off the face of the earth, obliterated, and you with it.
Okay. He's getting, like, just recapping what everything that's happened since he's been?
I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered.
Degree absolute. I require approval.
Okay, what's approval for what?
There's certainly no other alternative. You must risk either one of us.
Who's standing beside you now?
Risk either one of us? What?
I was a good man, but if you get him, he will be better, and there's no other way. I repeat, no other way.
Oh.
1 week.
Emergency?
Well, it has to be, hasn't it?
Mind if I check?
You check nothing. Release all subsidiary personnel.
First shift, early release, double
Oh.
night time.
I still don't get what that thing in the middle is. Why it has to go around like that. It's weird. What is going on?
First waistband, clear.
Repeat and increase.
1,
Oh, because they do something from the light, don't they?
3,
They're not
4, 5,
switching them over, are they?
5.
Shit, what are they doing?
I'll take over.
It's a risk. I'd hate to see you go.
It's all yours for 1 week. Get moving. Degree absolute. Operate.
What? What does that mean? I want to know. I'm really intrigued already that this feels like a proper episode of The Prisoner. Like the previous two are weird. But what were they trying to do? What is the only way that is between him and number 2?
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
Well, where the hell did he come from?
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Oh, that's sinister feeling.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water, and Jill came tumbling after.
What the hell?
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses
What the hell is going on?
want to go walkies. Wash and dress quickly. I'll show you some nice things. Walkies.
They've regressed into... Oh my god, have they regressed into a child? That's why he was singing nursery rhymes. Has he made him into a kid? Patrick could be great at that. He's a fantastic actor. It's like he's in a buggy. They've made him into a kid. What the hell? Oh, whoa! Oh, it's on a travelator. Okay. I am so intrigued. I'm confused, but I'm really intrigued in this technique.
For better or worse. Who knows? 1 week. One teeny weeny week, my boy. Neither of us can leave.
Oh.
Till death do us part.
Oh.
Come ahead, son. Let's see what you're made of. Find out what's in that noddle of yours. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
Where is that quote from? I know that quote. I'm not ashamed to say I know that from one of the Civilization games.
7 ages.
Hey. Oh, jeez, could have won.
At first, the infant mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Even as a child, there is something in your brain that is a puzzlement. I intend to discover it.
Okay.
We put it together.
Okay. At least the butler's having a nice bit of fun on the swing now.
Do I ever say anything that makes you want to hate me? We're going for a walk, aren't we? Into the park, isn't it?
Okay, so, okay. He's like, can I go on the swing? He's doing he's doing really well as a child. As like this childlike. This is interesting.
Jackie,
Shall have
a new master.
a new master.
Master.
Jackie.
Master.
Jackie.
Master.
Jackie.
Master.
Mother.
Master.
Father.
Push. Push.
School. Creeping.
Okay.
Like snail.
Changing the sound. There's a certain sound to like help induce the thoughts of it. Okay. Okay, this is a really interesting technique. I like it though. Because it's weird, but it still feels like the show. Which is what I think the last 2 episodes lacked over the others. Is the fact that it didn't feel like the show. In a way. It did, but it didn't. It was weird.
You were talking class.
Master.
You refused to admit it.
Okay, so he's aged up a bit now.
This is the 9th day since the incident. You have been in my study every morning at this time, and you still refuse to cooperate.
Oh.
Today is your last chance. Wasn't you?
Who was it?
You know who it was.
Yes, sir.
Who was it?
He's not going to grass somebody in.
That's honor, sir.
We don't talk about such things.
You should teach it, sir.
You're a fool.
Yes, sir. Not a rat.
A rat.
I like that. That's in character for 6.
Society is a place where people exist together.
Yes, sir.
That is civilization.
Yes, sir.
The
Okay.
lone wolf belongs to the wilderness.
Yes, sir.
You must conform.
Yes, sir.
It is my sworn duty to see that you do conform.
Yes, sir.
That sounds like a lot of schools. Uniforms and all that.
10.
12. What? 12, sir. So that I can remember.
Hell? Oh, God! That's what he wanted 12 of.
And so we come to another graduation day.
Okay. So this music activates him aging up a little bit more.
Congratulations, my boy. You will do well. We are proud of you. Proud that your obedience is absolute. Why did you resign?
Oh. I think you're asking that a little bit too early.
Now, my boy, you know perfectly well what I'm talking about. Why did you resign?
I think you're asking this far too early.
Secret, sir?
And confidential.
No, sir.
Top secret.
No, sir.
Top secret.
State secret.
Yes.
State secret, sir.
Top
Uh-huh.
state secret confidential. Why?
Hey, calm down. You're going to break the thing.
No more school. Tell me, why did you resign?
You're scaring him.
Confidential.
He's just like, fuck it. I'm out. I'm done. What's he going to do? Oh, fuck. No, he's not. Oh, my God.
Confidential. Secret.
I like this guy. He's been there all the time. They got to reset him. He was asking him way too early. He knows not to do it like that. He went too hard in that.
Right?
Patrick's been brilliant in this one. And this number 2 is a really good number 2. Is this to reset him again? Back to a kid again? Because he messed up? Because you don't want to do it too many times, though, because it'll probably, fuck things over.
I'm beginning to like him.
Does he reset him again? Yeah.
Salem.
But
One,
did he actually
two,
mean that?
3,
That he's beginning to like him?
6,
5.
6, 5.
Patrick is freaking talented.
5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6.
He's saying 5 because that's what the number they stuck on.